And we give you this live look right now at the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C., where we are more than 17 hours into a government shutdown. Congress has adjourned for the day without reaching an agreement to fund the government.
Hours ago, a vote to end the shutdown failed as Democrats in the Senate held firm to the party's demands to fund health care subsidies that are expiring under the Affordable Care Act. Right now, blame is being cast on all sides. Republicans attempted to pass a temporary bill that would keep the government funded for 7 weeks. That bill failed this morning.
What that will allow us to do is there's 12 appropriations bills that have to get passed. By the way, 0 got passed last year under Chuck Schumer. 0 got passed the year before. 0 have gotten passed in a long time. We've gotten 3 across the finish line. 5 are teed up that are ready to go. That gets us to 8. 4 more we can get done over the next 7 weeks. And then we got a budget. We're good. And this is with broad bipartisan support. This is not a Republican-only budget. This is a broad bipartisan support budget that we can get across the finish line.
2 Democrats broke across party lines today, voting for the Republican proposal to avert a shutdown. But 60 votes in the Senate are needed to pass a funding bill.
This was an issue that needs to be addressed by the administration. They got to hear from the American public. There is a crisis out there. High costs, looming health crisis, and they should be focused on working on that instead of playing games here about winners and losers. There's a problem, and they need to act like adults, get in a room, and think about the American public.
Senator John Fetterman from Pennsylvania also voted for the bill, along with independent Angus King from Maine.
Well, this is the 3rd time President Trump has seen a government shutdown while in office, the first since his return for a 2nd term. Roughly 750,000 federal workers are expected to be furloughed, with the administration saying some might be fired. How this shutdown is impacting us here locally is the question. 10 TV's Tara Jabor has our story.
Most people won't notice the effects of the federal government shutdown. The last shutdown was in 2019, and that lasted a little over a month. All federal workers, including those who serve in the military, won't get a paycheck during the shutdown. Essential workers like TSA agents or air traffic controllers will work without pay. People who are non-essential won't be headed to work. Jared Pinson, an economics professor at Cedarville University, says the shutdown is about discretionary spending.
If you've had Social Security, for example, that's not going to change. If you're a student, Pell Grants, financial aid, that's not going to change. Your post office still going to do their normal things.
Pinson says if you plan to go to a national park or military museum, you may want to reschedule.
If you were planning, in Ohio to go to Cuyahoga National Park this weekend, you might have to change plans. Down in the Dayton area, you've got the Dayton Air Force Museum. They've already announced this morning that they're not doing certain activities.
So how will the shutdown come to an end? Joost Roskelders, a professor at OSU, says it will take compromise from both parties.
We need to recognize we are a community of people, Republicans, Democrats, Independents, that work together to make a better life. And we should not go over the backs of the American people to serve our own interests.
And I asked Pinson how long this government shutdown could last. He says it could be days, weeks, or even months. Reporting in Columbus, Tara Jabor, 10 TV News.